Hi, everybody. Nice to see you all jumping on board. Hi, everybody. Virginia, Monica, Catherine, Tara, Susan, Dallas, Sandra, Susan, Cindy, Lisa, Anne, Mary, Michael, Deborah. Good to see everybody. Um, these are some of my supplies that I'll maybe use some of these today. There's the ink. I'll turn this around and say hi to you. How is everybody? It is a warm, what is it, Wednesday, here in the upstate New York. And just trying to stay cool and calm. And I'm not going to talk politics right now. I'm going to just draw. So, as I think I said in a post, it's a sort of um, a drawing zen for you today, a drawing meditative moment for you. Um, let's see who's here. Barbara, Philip. Hi, Philip. It is a gorgeous day. Barbara Shannon, Chris Highland. All right, let me turn this around. Draw for you. I had this long scrap paper. This paper we used to mount a drawing cartoon of somebody's. We meaning Michael and me, who have a collection of American cartoons from friends, and also that we've gotten on eBay over the years, cheap. Um, but this paper is sort of off white, as you can see it, and we used most of it was a bigger sheet, and we used most of it to mat and frame another person's cartoon. But I have this wonderful scrap, and it's just such a good piece of paper, even though it's long and thin. And the paper was owned by Ed Koren, the famous New Yorker cartoonist. He was a friend of ours, and he lived up in Vermont, and he died a couple of years ago. And we went to visit him before he died, and such a lovely, funny man, sweet, generous, thoughtful. He gave us a bunch of paper. So I still have most of what he gave me in my drawers, just not sure what to use it for. But you get to watch me draw on this paper, Ed Koren's paper. And I thought I would maybe bring it down for you, maybe. I would draw people dancing, one of my favorite things to do, except it's catching. I don't know why. Maybe I never to use a brush. Hmm. Very thin brush. Do I have a thinner one than that? This should do. Um, Sometimes the paper just is too uh toothy. This is a cake of graphite that I will use to color it in, not color, but put wash over. The problem with this brush is it won't give me a very fine line. I really wish I could use that pen. Let me try again. I like the combination of the brush and the pen together, though. That's nice. Hmm. Also, my ink might be dried out. Yep, I think that's what the problem is. Sorry, guys. I thought I had it all set up. We will. It takes a lighter touch when I use the brush because I don't want it to be overbearing. So I hope you're able to take some time. Let's see, to yourself, friends and family. If you're just joining me, I'm Liza Dunn. I'm a cartoonist for the New Yorker and other places, a writer, and I'm doing a documentary about women cartoonists. So if you want to know more about that, I'm sure you, if you're one of my followers, you heard all about it. So I talk about it fairly often. Let's see, let's draw a guy. I don't know why I like drawing people doing things like this, moving their arms and being so active, but I just love it. So don't move the paper instead of moving the thing. Genius, Liza. Um, I do like the sound of the pen on the paper, but there's something nice about quiet, the quietness of brush. There's no sound. You can hear my air conditioning in the back. People seem to be getting bigger. I go to the right. If you just join me, I'm just drawing people dancing because I think we need a moment of not talking about what's going on in the world. And maybe I'll shut up and draw. I'm using a long piece of paper, the scrap paper, um, left over from when we framed something, and the paper was originally owned by Ed Koren, who's a friend of ours and died a couple years ago. One more. Let's see, what position have I not done? I don't really know. Uh, do a woman. I often forget that I could draw people leaving the scene. Very strange body. Let's see, this should be connected here. Yeah, there we go. Let me get my water, do a little wash for you. Use a slightly larger brush for the wash. Slightly larger. And it might, oops, this is my graphite um, block, which is, I really love it. I don't know why. I don't know where I learned about it, but also there's a nice thing you can do with this kind of paper is let it bleed a little bit. So you the water on there, then let the water take the pigment where it wants to go. Oopsie, very dark. Too much pigment. It's okay. I was looking at a drawing by William Steig the other day. If you don't know his work, you should look him up. He's just one of my heroes. Um, and he does these beautiful drawings, and then he'll take. I don't know if I have the. I don't know how the. I don't know if I have the chutzpah to do the kind of things he does sometimes, which is just throw some wash over the drawing. You know, take a big brush. Am I going to do it now? I don't know. How scary. Uh, make sure it's not too dark. I don't know. I'm nervous, but so he would just do something like that, and I guess it adds something. But his maybe when I post this, I'll post one of his drawings to show you what I'm talking about. The using a wash that has only sort of a tangential relationship with what figure you're putting on there. Anyway, that's all I have for you today. I'll take this out and show you the whole thing. Hi, John. Thank you, John. John Hartraff. John Hartranft. Hartranft. I don't know how to say your last name, John. I'm sorry. Cameron Kenneth. Nice to see you guys. Lizzie. Lisa Irish. It's a lovely name. Maybe I'll turn this around and say goodbye. Anyway, it's nice to draw figures being joyful and moving. Something that I love to do. And these are just drawings. They're not cartoons per se. They don't have a caption with them. They're just drawings, letting off some steam with a brush. And I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got a moment of calm looking at these. Turn this around and say goodbye. Thank you, everybody. See you next time. Have a great Wednesday and hang in there. Bye.